sure.
Do you think Kanye could be the Quentin Tarantino of the rap?
That's
the
what
more
I've always
mainstream
thought.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about Kanye being the Scorsese of the rap game?
Now,
Don't you think Quentin and Westside Gunn are more alike?
honestly, I don't know because Kanye obviously has a lot of influence on Westside Gunn in terms of just stylistically, and the certain flows on the new album reminded me of Kanye specifically. And I don't know, because I'd have to think about, in terms of Scorsese, like who in hip hop or something would be more like him, because Kanye, I don't know. If I did a little bit more research, I'd probably be able to make a concrete, opinionated statement on it. But it's an interesting take.
Another reason why I probably said that is Westside Gunn injecting certain like cultures or things he's a fan of into the music.
Yeah.
Same way Quentin Tarantino injects like
how much he loves movies.
How much he loves a good spaghetti western, or how much he loves a good, French this type of film or whatever.
Kung Fu movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kung Fu.
Yeah. I think honestly the biggest thing with Westside is honestly how much he loves wrestling. Like that shit hits off the page. Like, and when you watch a Tarantino movie and you see the shots that he does, and you see the way the camera moves or the way the camera pans up, like he's watched like 800 movies that done that, and he's like, oh, I like this, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like the skits on this album, like the skits on Pray for Paris, like the I want more diamonds, I want bigger diamonds.
Diamonds, yeah.
If the 500 diamond budget, I want 800 diamonds. Like that shit's so him. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna pull another question off the board here. Let's start with the features. Can you call out one best feature?
The best feature, in my opinion. I mean, are we including Griselda, like Benny and Conway, or
exclude Griselda? Sorry,
okay,
Go.
I would go. Let me see. I think I would go with, in terms of enjoyment, it would probably be Gibbs on $500 Ounces, because him on that Alchemist beat is ridiculous, and then also Tyler's feature. I was surprised at how well it fit on that track. I was like, how is he gonna fit on that album and make it sound like it's not compromising Westside Gunn's aesthetic? And it just worked. Like him and Joey on that track, even Joey's feature. Like, I'm not really huge on Joey, but that like lo-fi hip hop boom bap aesthetic, Joey fit right on, and it was a good verse too.
Yeah,
good wordplay. So yeah, I'd go with T probably.
Yeah, I would say for the Joey Badass feature and the Wale feature, you got some people who aren't.
Surprised me too.
Aren't they're not like super left field, and their instrumentals that they got paired with kind of resemble that. They kind of. I just feel like a lot of the beats are picked really well, and I guess we'll get to the beats. But Ethan, do you have a one feature that's the best? Is it Boldy James? It's Boldy James, isn't it?
It's not. I love that. I love that feature, but I probably go T. I like Joey's a lot, and I was never a big T fan, but I was just so surprised how well he fit in with that. And
you
it felt
really
grimy.
Like, he really added something to a Westside Gunn song that you would never really have heard otherwise.
No. Like the minute I heard that beat, I was like, yeah, Joey's gonna spit a fire verse, which I felt like it was his best verse in a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was kind of a layup verse for him, I thought.
Yeah,
easy
for sure.
kill.
Yeah.
So we have Alchemist, Derringer, and Camouflage Monk on here with 2 beats each. So those 3, who you rank at number 1 in terms of what they put out on Pray for Paris?
Credit to.
Wait, let me see. Oh, Camo Monk did French Toast. Okay. And what was the other beat he did?
He did
327.
327.
Oh, so he did the 2 of the best like piano themes. Like those felt like so great and integral in the track listing.
Yeah,
for sure. So Derringer had Allah Sent Me, and what was the other?
He had the 2
George
Griselda
Bondo.
cuts.
Yeah, because George Bondo he did it with Beat Butcher on George Bondo.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna have to go. That's tough.
Ooh.
So
Alchemist did
Alchemist
Claiborne
has
Cake, man. I love that beat.
the Boldy James track too.
Yeah, the Boldy James track. That was
Yeah.
like,
I guess I'm
It's
gonna
so dark.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Derringer, Alchemist, Camo, Monk, and that's a tight race. So then rank the people with one beat. Give me the best one beat act on this project. That would be between Primo, Tyler,
Jay Versace.
Versace.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on right now. I'll turn it
Yeah.
Ooh,
I was gonna
ooh.
say, yeah.
So
DJ
it's the
Muggs
sample,
beat, though,
huh?
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
It's the sample. All right. Last question about Westside Gunn. Pray for Paris. Album of the year or nah?
Ethan, you go first, buddy. You take this one.
I think it's hip hop album of the year.
So it has
I
not
think-
surpassed Man Alive.
or Heaven to a Tortured Mind.
That's
Good
fair.
album. We all like
That's
that album.
fair.
Yeah.
We all fuck with that album.
I don't know.
In
I
terms
need to listen to that Fiona Apple album though, still too. So
Me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I got to tackle that one.
We got-
But
we got that coming up.
yeah, it's. I would say in terms of like, let me get the crystal ball out and predict what album I'm going to be listening to most this year. It's probably going to be this, up until someone else drops that I'm like really into. But like this is going to be in rotation for a while. Same thing with the new Rena album and even the Blade album. Those or the mixtape, sorry. But I can see this one being replayed way, way more than like if I listen to, oh, listen to this album, it just dropped, like whatever album it is. Like I'd be like, oh, it's good, but I don't know. This album I'm going to be coming back to because it's just Westside Gunn and you like the presence and you like the whole presentation. So for sure, I think this is, for me, this is probably my favorite album of the year, but it's also going to be the one I'm returning to most.
yeah.
Yeah, this is my album of the year, probably.
I
What
don't know.
is
I
my
feel like
album of the
hip hop's had a pretty underwhelming few months
Yeah,
here.
it hasn't been that crazy. Like we got the 2 Knowledge albums, we had the Boldy James album, which was cool. I liked
Yeah.
it.
There's been a
But
lot of
it's
good
not- it's not
records,
an album
and
of the
I've
year
just
kind
been
of
waiting for one that I was excited about already to be
Yeah,
great,
that adds to it a
to
lot.
be absolutely great. Like I,
That was Bandana for me.
yeah, like
Oh,
last
yeah,
year it was
that's-
like I was, you know, we were excited about Bandana. It came, it pretty much gave me everything I wanted, and you know that's an exciting thing to happen. You know, like I thought for me the first album this year that really could have maybe done that was like the Thundercat album.
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised. I thought, you know, the Thundercat album would pop off a lot more than it did. It just lacked like a little bit of wow factor. So there's been a lot of good albums so far. Like we said, you know, March was full of pretty dope albums.
Yeah. for sure.
But yeah, there hasn't been anything that I was hoping would blow me away that did blow me away yet. This is the first time that's happened for me, so I'm probably gonna score this pretty highly moving
Me too.
forward.